Hey YouTube Gum here, welcome back to Satisfactory. So, you take a look in the upper right corner, particle enrichment is on the way. I am finally producing some turbo motors and cooling units, so let me go ahead and show you that. Uh, Ow, give me that. Okay, there we go. So, now, let me think here. I'd increase my production on my cables and wires a bit to help with my computers. It turns out that's having an issue. You want spaghetti? Now, where are they? They're up a floor. There we go. They're over there, right? Some people enjoy watching the big wall of conveyor belts. A double wall of conveyor belts. So, over here underneath the train station, I got a few things. Number one, these are making my fused modular frames because, yeah, there's having some of these is a good idea. They're just going to the warehouse. There's nothing for them. These two are making the fused modular frames, and this is making those cooling systems. Just need the heat sinks. Currently, the heat sinks are not going into there very heavily, as there's currently having to load up my warehouse. Now, there goes a heat sink. If we go this way, we have this new extension right here. This is producing my heat sinks. It's just very slow at it. Maybe I should add some power charge to it. Meh. However, I did notice that I was having issues with copper, so I built my very first, and currently only, Mark III right here. Which, clearly, having a bunch of power shards in there is not necessary, given, despite things being overclocked, literally I'm not producing it enough, or consuming enough. Copper sheets were having an issue. They still technically are. But right now it's my wire and cable that's having... Well, not the wire itself, it's a cable. So, clearly I don't need all of them. 82%, so taking out even one would be problematic. The nuclear bomb production is slow but steady. It's not like I use very many of them. It'll be a while before it gets down here, so... Yes, the heat sinks go over yonder. Half of them... Oh, I see my mistake now. Whoops. You don't do this, you do this. This is how. No, ow, whatever. Well, actually, maybe I can do it a little better. Here. I just want it to look not terrible. There we go. Now, it'll guarantee that half of them will go over there to build more cooling systems so I can finally get some of those. Next up, follow the other one. That'll lead to the warehouse. However, they've added some more things over here. Oh yeah, I increased my plastic production a little bit to help. It's helping, but clearly it's not enough. My plastic's not full, but at least not empty. So, However, a lot of stuff's coming over here. Radio control units. I think I showed that last time. I forget. Where is it? It's down below. That's right. I knew it was over here somewhere. This. Turbo motors. Only 8%, which is not good. But hopefully with that slight adjustment to the line, it should increase the amount of cooling systems per minute that I get. And as soon as the container in the warehouse is full of the heat sinks, then I'm good to go. Oh yeah, I switched that over to turbo fuel, and this seems to work a lot better now. Here he comes. Here we are, cooling system and turbo motors. Where are my heat sinks? Here they are. And once this fills up, I'll be good. It'll just take it a few minutes to fill up still, or a few hours, more like. I could rapidly, drastically increase this for a little while. I have plenty of these, and just only for a little while. There we go. Instead of 7.5, it's 18.75 per. So it was 22.5 per unit now, for all three of them. Now it's 57, 56, 57, somewhere in that ballpark. That's going to really start churning them out. That's good. Look at them go now. There goes all those heat sinks. Lots to the warehouse. Lots over to the cooling system manufacturer. Good to go. This is only for a little while. Laggy. It's starting to get pretty laggy over here. Now, my nuclear bombs. Which I also need to check out my other thing over there, but I'll do that later. I need to check on my plastic, make sure, because I found that the system had hiccuped, so I had to dump the fuel and heavy oil residue. I need to do something to help that out, but I think I have it balanced now. I'll just go and double check it at a later time. Maybe build some more fuel generators so I guarantee I'm okay. I don't know. There goes a train full of nuclear bombs. Just enough for me to not be able to catch it. Well, I say full of nukes. It's not like it builds very many of them. Yeah, it has one. It's slow. It's very, very slow. I haven't been over here since it really started up. I don't see one, but I think the duration is... Oh, there's one. I think it's like 1 or 2 a minute or something like that. Some crazy high amount. Don't know. I gotta watch out for the radiation. Oh, 1.25 per minute. So nearly a minute per. 48 seconds. A lot of power. But I'm still okay. I haven't done anything with the waste yet. I was going to show the other stuff because it's not like it matters for the waste. I have the fuel systems all hooked up, but again, I need to put all the waste systems here. And until I get the particle accelerator, it won't matter. The good news is I need nitric acid, and that requires nitrogen gas, and I have it hooked up to run the things for cooling systems and my fuse modular frames. So I can bring that over to there to create nitric acid in one blender, and then put particle accelerator there, then assemblers and manufacturers to dump the nuclear waste. But until I get this particle accelerator, nothing will matter. The good news is I'm almost there. Need just under 100 cooling systems. I need 28 turbo motors more. I'm not going to make that train, am I? I'm going to catch the, come on. Made it! Ooh. There we go. That will soon be true. I want to see how many is in that container over there where it's currently storing the nuclear bombs. And, well, I need an excuse to go to my oil plant anyway, so there was another train. Okay, what is coming down so slow? Batteries! Okay. Alright, you are empty. You have the bombs. That's it. Give me a stack. That's not very many nuclear bombs. Maybe I should have this no longer loading. I'll take it to my warehouse, or at least they'll get it closer to the warehouse so I can begin filling up the warehouse. And then I can come back and re-engage this stuff. That's not very many nuclear bombs. It's been running for some time. So, you know. There goes another train over in the background there on the left. Which train is that? That's, it doesn't say because it's the glitch. C. Train C. Okay. Here comes another one. So that's D, so we're on E. That one was F. You can also just check for doing this. Yeah, I don't care for the water. I'm only using the one thing of crude oil. I still have all that to go. I need plastic. I'll probably just grab plastic from there, but I already have this, so, just grab it, because why not? I thought I turned that green. Apparently I did not. One step at a time. Been a while since I've been over here. I need to check on my plastic. Oh, I did turn it green. It's just doing its thing again. Alright. There. This will bring it very close to the warehouse now by setting it to load instead of unload. It'll put it right next to the warehouse, but not in the warehouse. I gotta go to the other one and turn it on. But I need to check on this anyways. What matters is I showed you my turbo motors and my cooling systems, but yeah, fuel is coming in. Oh, I completely forgot I have the other unit. What? I forgot. No wonder I was having an issue. I thought I had it good, but I completely forgot about this other setup over here. Which is making an additional 120. I need to eliminate this. Okay. I need to make sure that the fuel generator over there stays okay. And I can handle that by just making sure the fuel here is gone. How much will you consume per minute? Oh yeah, you need to think. Okay, fine. Here, think. This as a temporary. 20 per minute. Okay. Goodbye. 20 per minute times 120. That's 6. Okay. 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 Yeah, fine. I won't do 6 per se. Just like 5 or something. No? Okay. No, I can just turn that for the other one. What am I thinking? Because there is the other side I gotta think about. Boop. 3. Now, this is good so you can see what it takes to set up a fuel for me. Rubber? Wherever will I get rubber from? I forgot those things consume so much rubber. Yada-da-dee. Oh. There we go. Give me another one. There we go. Alright. Plastic line. It's the heavy oil residue filling up. Yep. Goodbye. That should help bleed the system to help it out. That's exactly what I was worried about. Okay. That's another thing with how I do my builds is I realize I'm missing something. I'm low on a material, and then by the time I figure out exactly how to get it, I realize too late that I needed it. Oh well. So these will be constantly going out because there's no way there's enough fuel. And this fluid buffer decides, right. So that's good. So this is no longer feeding that so much, and it's generating more power. This is generating a little more. How is my power anyway? Oh, you see that kind of increase there. The reason it's so wavy is because of my geothermal generators. So it was looking pretty good. The plastic's flowing nicely. Let's check underneath. I have a problem. I don't have enough materials to solve the problem in a timely manner, so I gotta go back and fix it later. Those two are going to something over there, so I do not care. This I do. Bonk. That did something. That's, oh, that's not. Oh, well, that is. Bonk. Yeah, I need to have it consuming more. By choking it out like this, it'll eliminate that. It'll be a little bit of an issue, but given the fact that it's overflowing in fuel, I really don't care. I need it to burn more fuel, so by feeding that less from there, it'll cause this to be forced to use more here. Let's just go ahead and help that. You just need these to burn more fuel. Those coal generators. Coal, fuel, fuel, and fuel. It's a lot of power being produced here for my plastic and rubber and fabric. But, oh, there we go. There we go. It's starting to run a little low, but this one's still pretty good. That one's better. That one's empty. Finally. Good. Finally. That does mean I'm going to have a little power issue, but with the additional generators over there, it should be balancing. It should now guarantee more plastic gets produced instead of choking the pipes output with all the stuff. That's why these are not 100%. They should be at 100, but because this was full, it refuses to dump. And if either output fills up, the whole thing does. Look at all that plastic. Look at there we go. What are you? Oh, you're the other ones. Right. You're also not 100%. I had so much for plastic, but I forgot the other thing I needed was to make sure that the heavy oil residue was gone. Now that the heavy oil residue is gone, it's just blowing all that plastic out the other end. Look at this. Look at all just shoving it right in there. That's my little guarantee, which is nice. The rest is all heading towards my main base. Speaking of which, let's get going. There is this package fuel going into the other fuel thing over there, which I train. You know what? I can catch this. It'll be faster because it's a Mark V. This is the fastest. So I'm more lazy. I want to enjoy my travel, so I really should finish this bridge at some point. I couldn't do that next. I keep trying to make less lengthy videos, and I wind up making more because showing people what I do as I do it, people often prefer over me doing the just a catch up if it's not so easy. A game like Space Engineer is a lot easier. A game like this is not so easy. 9, yeah. If I can't turn off this one, like it is there, I turn this one off, it will then make its way straight to the warehouse and fill up the warehouse, which is better for me. Come here. 1. Literally just 1. Oh, there's 2. Okay, it snuck off. Catch the train. I forgot to catch the train. Oh well. The fuel generators are doing just fine here for that turbo fuel. Even if those ones have the occasional choke, and they don't always, because this is running pretty good. It's got plenty stored up. And, well, I wouldn't say plenty, actually. Well, it is all the packaged fuel is already good to go, which that's full, and the one we have there is full, the whole line. That's a lot of packaged fuel, so it's good to go. Then you have way over yonder all those turbo fuel units, which is producing a ton of power for almost nothing. That's great. Yeah. All in all, a win. Give me that. What's important is that's making my turbo motors. I have my cooling systems being produced slowly but surely. Up to 40% instead of 8%. So I'll take it. 40%. Slowly but surely. And now I'll be having nuclear bombs making it over here finally. That looks much better. Much better. All right. Things are starting to look up. I just have to keep it up. I will catch you later. Goodbye. Get in there.